Beastars may not be the hottest thing right now or the best thing right now. And it's not because it sucks. It's just that there's so much good stuff out this season. A lot of people are saying it's probably the best winter season of all time. And I could easily agree with that. But I would say it's definitely one of the most important things to watch this season. In fact, when it was out last time, it was one of the most important things to watch, in my opinion. Right next to Wonder Egg Priority. Both of these shows really tackle some serious cases of social issues that a lot of people like to, dodge and avoid, which I can't understand. These are very touchy subjects. But when someone does do it and do it in the right way with matter of perspectives on all sides, that is when you truly captivate myself and plenty of other people who wants to watch your stuff. That's just how I feel when I'm watching Beastars. It really does go on the differences, perspectives. The problem with a lot of American shows is that it's so one-sided. One side is the good side, and the other side is the bad guy. Especially in today's modern media, the other side looks like a total two-dimensional bad guy you see out of a Saturday morning cartoon. And the other side is just a victim or they're super strong or something like that. It's bad writing. But here in Beastars, even with the antagonists and the other characters at play, you see their perspective and how they go through things and how they view a certain situation. There can be a situation going on, and everyone can view that situation in different ways. It's not about who's right or who's wrong. It's about understanding what everyone sees in that one point of view. It's exactly like I love out of Beastars. It really does, From Legoshi when he's training and he's with his Panda Master, Master Gohan, and he's showing how he asked him, hey, why don't you, call in the people who eat other animals? And he said he was blessed to be born a very strong herbivore. You know, you're not always blessed to be born in the world of who you are, you know, and it's really hard. You have those traits you're born with. You didn't ask for them, but yet here they are. Yes, hurting a herbivore, eating them is bad. But yet again, this is an animal trait that they didn't ask for. Therefore, it's like a curse to some of them. And they just don't know how to control it. So you see them out here is probably one day accidentally pulling off a limb of a herbivore or squashing them or even or eating them without even noticing it sometimes. It happens terribly in this world. It happens on a norm case, which is very sad in a way. He believes that he shouldn't be the one to judge. He has his own term of justice. Why punish them and them not understanding what they did is wrong? Instead, help them become better instead. So I do understand his philosophy. He's not the police, and he'll decide to choose what he wants to do. And these creatures who do go through these things look like they don't want to do it. But then on Rit's side, the bear, he is completely acting like a total snob about it. He's even rubbing it inside of Legoshi's face. Even though the incident happened earlier in the show where Teo accidentally ripped off that little guy's arm and things were just shaky. But now it seems like little guy forgives him for what happened. He knows it was an accident. He knows that he suffered just as much. Yes, he is suffering, but he is suffering emotionally. So there's two different things that's going on. Two different kinds of suffering we got to see in perspective. And because of that, they were able to understand each other a bit more, which is good. And of course, Tail got suspended, but that's to be expected. That's all they could do. It's an accident. They need to, save face. That's what the school has to do. But then you have someone like Ritz being a total standoff jerk about it. Just telling how Tail got what he deserved. He should be punished for hurting Hoverboard. But yet here you are acting like nothing happened when you killed Tim. And of course, Legoshi got overreacted about it. Lucky Peanut was there to stop him, because he's just good at controlling himself, Everyone's used to seeing him as, Winnie the Pooh, instead of that giant, evil, brown bear that attacks people in the wilderness. So, though she's at a disadvantage. So not just physically, but also emotionally. So he needs to find a way to overcome him. So I guess that's the reason why he ended up finding Lewis. That's right, after a long time, there's an entire show. Legoshi and Lewis have not met each other until now. Waiting for a long time. And it's all because of some Tusk incident, They were both pretty much either the same guy, but a little mismatch happened. And now, here they are, And you see the exact opposites, Legoshi's sitting here, he's eating the meat. The carnivores respect him and stuff. He's on the dark side of the city. Then you have someone like Legoshi who does not eat meat, who wants to protect, who's doing things for the sake of others, and probably himself as well. And you see these total opposites, but yet they can completely relate to each other so easily. That is a true bromance right there, and I love it. And then, of course, he wants Legoshi to stay out of the dark area and to become a shining hero instead. But yeah, and again, it seems that Legoshi says, no, they also need you. Legoshi can only do so much. Legoshi can't be in the spotlight. He's not a spotlight kind of character. But Lewis is. I believe the problem with Beastar is that they all rely on one animal to be the shining hope of lead, to do everything. I believe they could do something like Naruto from Boruto does, where Naruto is the Hokage, but yet again Sasuke take care of the dirty work, from the shadows. Everyone looks up to Naruto because he is the shiny hope example lead by, but yet Sasuke is the one with the skill, who can also do things, and they don't really like Sasuke that much. Just saying. So you have that. That's, me and my opinion when it comes to that. I believe there needs to be two kinds of Beastars, or what that guy from Hunter x Hunter said, the king behind the scenes. The king behind the scenes. And I like that saying, the king behind the scenes. It means someone who also takes care of the area, but no one notices it, They do things from the dark side of the area, making sure everything's being taken care of, but not in a way that you wouldn't want to show in the public light. So yeah, that was Beastars, man. It was a very good episode, man. And things are starting to warm up. Really starting to warm up. Like, you can feel the confrontation and the conclusion is about to come right around the corner. And well, we are at episode 9. Only 3 episodes left, so we gotta see how it's going to go down. I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out.